Hello? Oh, what?
You can't lock yourself in the brewery.
Why?
You idiot.
Alright guys, if you saw the other video, I am ready now to do the all grain. The first all grain. I'm going to christen the brewery. Not only will this be the first brew that's been brewed up in this brewery since I did it, this is going to be the first all grain batch that I've produced. And the one I'm doing is Harry's American IPA. If you watched the video before this, you'll already know, but if you haven't, I bought everything, most of the stuff from Harry's shop, idlevalleybrewing.com. Ordered it on the Thursday morning and it came on the Friday morning. Perfect, can't moan at that. That is bang on. But yeah, I've had to tweak the recipe a little bit because some of the hops I couldn't get hold of. So the Citra hops I have swapped for Cascade. Amarillo I've swapped for East Kent Goldings, and there was another one which I can't remember. Let me go and get the recipe. Yeah, it asked for Challenger and Citra for the 60-minute boil. I couldn't get hold of Citra or Challenger, so I've gone for Hallertau, is it? It's a German hop. I was going to do the Northern Brewer for that one, but my local home brew shop didn't have any, so for the Citra I'm swapping it out for the Cascade. The Amarillo Golding, which is the 15-minute aroma steep, is East Kent Goldings now. And there's another aroma steep flame out edition of Citra, so I'm going to use Cascade again. And then it's then dry hopped for 7 days with Cascade, so it's going to have loads of Cascade in it, but it's not going to be a problem for me. I love hoppy beers. It smells gorgeous. The grain bill is 5.23 kilograms of Marisotta, 692.5 grams of crystal malt, 320 grams of Carahel, if I've said that right, and that's it. So, without further ado, let's start. Well, before we start, let's have a look at what we've got. So, flame out edition of Cascade, 60-minute boil of Cascade, and then I thought they were pellet hops, but they're not. It's whole leaf, so I've added just a touch more Hallertau, is it? 60-minute boil and flame out of East Kent Goldings. So they're my flame out editions, they're my 60-minute boil editions, and this is the grain bill. So let's fill up the mash tun, the hot liquor tank, get the probe in. Got my mash paddle ready, which is beautiful, and I've insulated the mash tun. Everything's clean and ready to go. Got that with Star San in ready. Man, I'm jacked. Let's crack on with it. Right, well, it's asking for 17 litres of mash water. at a temperature of 72.8 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to get it up to about 80 degrees, pop it in my mash tun, and then see what the temperature's like after that. If it's too warm, I'm just going to add some cold water. I actually spoke to Harry about this, and he said that's how he does it. So let's crack on with that then. So 17 litres. Right, well, we're fast approaching 80 degrees Celsius. So as soon as we hit 80 degrees Celsius, I'm going to knock the water, the mash water, into the mash tun, add the lid, insulate the lid, put the thermometer in there, let it heat the empty mash tun up. Once we hit 72 degrees, we'll dough in. Right, that's it. Mash water in the mash tun. Right, we're at 72 degrees. Let's dough in. Oh, that smells amazing. Lid on and leave. Start the timer. The insulation on there. Right. God, I'm excited. We've mashed in, set the timer, only sort of 10 minutes into the mash, and we're doing all right. This is working really well actually. Pick this up, it's just sort of loft insulation that you put down. Comes on a big roll, and I didn't cut any off, I just doubled it up and used the lot. Insulated the lid, and I've insulated the bottom as well. Right guys, halfway through the mash, and we have lost only 3 degrees. So that's alright to say that I've insulated this myself and I'm not using a cooler. I shouldn't imagine that's going to be a problem. So yeah, it's brilliant. Let's see what the wife thinks to the smell of hops. Smell these?
I want to smell. Smell,
Yeah.
smell my finger trick.
No.
What's that?
Hops. Cascade. Smell them again.
No, it's disgusting.
It's not. Smell them.
Tom! What? Why have you put it in our food pot? Tom, we use that.
It's only hops.
It stinks.
Oh, brilliant. 60 minutes is almost up, and I've gone up a degree. Must have been a hot spot, move around. 69 degrees in an hour. off me, you fool! I'm trying to brew here. This is serious. Funny No, don't, because I'm at a...
Oh dear. Don't get upset.
I'm not, I'll get the clock.
Don't get crying, you big wimp.
You're upsetting the dog now. Not a big problem at all. Right, we're running clear. I've attached the hose again just in case I'm doing that knot, undoing that bolt and taking it off, no problem. Put it back on. So let's open her up and follow her into the boil kettle. Look at that. Brilliant. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, it's running alright. The mash the mash tun braided hose, don't know if I told you, but I've actually, instead of putting the stainless steel wire in, I got some 10mm copper tube, drilled holes in it, put that in the braided hose inside it, so if it collapses onto it, it'll still run, and it's doing a perfect job. So I'm going to get this lit now and start heating it up. Right, so while that's heating up in there, I've actually started the sparge off now. Just doing the old tin foil with the holes in trick. Slowly running off 12 litres of water at 75 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to give this a bit of a helping hand now. Look at this mash paddle. Makeshift sparge arm. So the fly sparge is almost complete. Just running the last little bits through now. Yeah, so it seems to be, at the minute, everything seems to be running and going to plan. Right, that's in now. Let's get a boiling. Turn on the gasser. And she's on. Oh, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's starting to move about now. Got the thermometer in there. And we're creeping up slowly, 74 degrees. If I get out of the way of the sun, I don't know if you can see. But I'm not expecting a ferocious boil, like when you're boiling veg. I think it's more just like a movement in the water when when you're doing brewing. So, yeah. Next step will be chucking the hops in. Right, we're starting to boil. So let's add hops. So that's 22 grams of Cascade. 28 grams of Hallertau. Beautiful. Start the timer. Right, I've got 20 minutes before the end, so I'll put the water chiller in just to get that good and sanitised. And we're looking good. Right, that's it. 60 minutes is up. We're looking well. So now we're going to add the aroma hops for the flame out. Let's turn her off. Which way's closed? That way's closed. Perfect. Right. First in East Kent Goldings for 15 minutes. So I'll put these in, and then 5 minutes after I put these in, I'll put the Cascade in for 10. Let's get on with it, shall we? Right, we're about 5 minutes into the 15-minute steep for the aroma hops. East Kent Goldings have been in there for 5. They want to be in for a maximum of 15, total of 15, and Cascade 10, which I've got here. So let's add them in there. That's as near as damn it is to swearing. Beautiful. Right, another 10 minutes, then we'll start cooling it down. That's a 15-minute steep for the East Kent Goldings and 10 minutes for the Cascade. So now let's chill her. Get the water chiller in, turn her on and get her going. Steaming already. If anyone wants any tips on how to grow tomatoes or tomatoes, just send me a private message and I'll give you my secret tips. Chilling down nicely. Right, it should be about there now. Let's have a look. Around 24.5 degrees. That should be fine by the time I get it into the fermenter and pitch the yeast. Beautiful. Right, let's add the yeast. I'm using USO5 and just get these a bit of oil. In goes the yeast. Right, get a bung on it, get it in the fermenter. goes. Fill this wine bottle up with some sanitizer. Go in there. Bollocks. I'm gonna have to have it there then. And in the blow-off tube. This end in the bung. She's in. She is in. Brilliant. Just put the lid on. And that's it. What are you doing? That's it. I suppose this way I'll be able to watch it ferment. If I jig it about a bit, I might be able to get the wine bottle in there, but for now, just gonna have to stop like that. Right. I've got a sample here in the hydrometer tube. I've sat a hydrometer in there, and looks like we're at 1070. And it was supposed to be supposed to be 1046. Yeah. It's estimated original gravity 1059. Measured original gravity 1046. So it's at 1059. It should be 5.9%. It's estimating it at. On the right of this beer profile recipe thing that I'm looking at, it says measured original gravity 1046, measured final gravity 1010, actual alcohol by volume 4.7. So, let me know what you think. Have I have I overshot it? Right, that is it, guys. Big clean-up operation to do now. I've actually started cleaning out the mash tun. Cleared all the grains out. Yeah, just a big clean-up operation. So, yeah, I've managed to film quite a bit actually. I didn't think I would. But I sort of, I don't know, fell into it quite sort of comfortably. It was a bit jittery at the beginning, but once the mash was sorted out, that was the hardest sort of part. But yeah, guys, Harry's American IPA, which probably isn't an American IPA anymore due to me adding different hops and whatnot. But yeah, I had a blast, man, today. It is 7:15 at night. When did I start? Started about 12 o'clock, so yeah, let me know what you think. Well, it's took me about an hour to tidy up, and I think any minute now I'm going to get my first bubble out of this blow-off tube. Way up. She's going. Hey up. Way up. Not took long, has it? Start fermenting. Jesus, wait, man. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments and questions below. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. A big thanks to Harry for my mash paddle. It's fantastic, and for getting me the grains here on time, so I could do it today. That's fantastic. So that's it. I'm out. Pinky out. See you later, and cheers. All right, guys. It's early Sunday morning. I'm going to keep this short because it's going to be at the end of the video. But I got up, grabbed the camera to check on the brew, see how it's fermenting. Let's have a look. How it's going at it. Going at it big time. Whoa. Yeah, midday now, Sunday. Look at that. Temperature's gone up by 2 degrees, so plenty of activity in there. Brilliant.